let's make these months the best ever. If you feel like you're just getting started, that's okay. We're getting started with you. If you feel like you're in flow, you're building that momentum and you're in full stride, then keep building on that momentum. Keep focused on where you can win most. I'm going to show you one final thing for today, and this is about another way to think about your influence and courage with how you give and receive feedback. I wanted to help you visualize really quick as we end the session today. You can take a quick screenshot of this if you're on your web, and I will, if you want to dive deeper into this. But when it comes to influence and courage, remember, you're working with people, and those people that you work with every day, they have a lot of systems and other things that are pulling them in many different directions. You have different skill sets and different levels of where people are at in their career. You have junior, senior, principal, executive, CEO, founder level awareness. So today, when you step into thinking about how you can be more strategic with your team and your family, I have on this outer rim of this graphic is needs. All people have needs. So it's important, if you want to build more influence and courage, you need to understand the needs of your people, of your team, of those different levels that I was just saying. You got to understand those different levels. And then imagine, in my world, I'm working with builders and engineers every day. I'm working with designers and creatives. I'm working with leadership and business. I'm working with people who are just always thinking about product thinking and development. So think about who the people are that you work with every day, the people you're totally dialed in with every day. And when you come in and you want to be able to support them, you got to start with needs, their problems, their objectives, their needs. And then we're going to go from top to bottom on the context of what it is you're trying to work through if you're doing a feedback session. What's the phase of the project that you're in? Like the phase of the project could be either starting or it's ending. Like where is it at in the sequence of the event or the project? What type of feedback are you trying to ask for or give? Remember that not everybody knows what type of feedback that you should be giving. So it's important to be like, what type of feedback are you looking for today, Drew? What's most important that's going to help your project move forward? You need to be able to think about that as you work with your different stakeholders and different team members. And then the fourth thing here is the type of advancement. Remember, the feedback coming in, there's actually a goal outside of that feedback that's coming in. What are we trying to advance? What's the initiative or the goal or the outcome that we are trying to shoot for? And once you can know what that advancement is, you can help align your feedback and your structure for how you deliver feedback and how you can come prepared and be proactive with your feedback and as you're moving through those things. And the last thing that I'll say on this bottom part where we're thinking about what progress are we making? What values do we have internally and with our company or team that we can make sure we're embodying when we give this feedback? You don't maybe, for your spouse or your kids or, how you deliver feedback there shouldn't be that much different from how you're delivering feedback to your teammates. Like you should be respectful and tie in your values, understand the context of the feedback you're giving, what phase of the project you're giving that feedback. And then, so it's values, principles. So what are the principles, the underlying things that are non-negotiable principles that you follow? For example, like we expect high-level craftsmanship when we build and design things. That's a principle. We're going to make sure that things are pixel perfect and things are aligned and they're symmetrical and there's great typography and all those other things that I think about. And then I'm also still thinking about the advancements of the company and what's trying to happen in the company and then what success looks like. So all these things I want to just encourage you to take a screenshot today and think about how you would fill in the blanks